continuing the Superman train. So why not?
The following trailer is rated S for super spoilers.
Okay, this is when it first
From
came
Zack
out.
Snyder,
Obviously.
the visionary director behind Legend of the Guardians, The Owls of Ga'Hoole, comes the world's most
forget about
hopeful
that.
superhero in his inevitable dark, moody Christopher Nolan update. Because God forbid a Superman movie be any damn fun for anybody. Man of Steel.
I mean, yeah, it was a different take.
Prepare for a mopey, violent reboot guaranteed to depress adults and frighten small children, where one of America's greatest icons, Superman, is played by this Englishman with the acting range of a crumpet.
Who are you? I am your father, Cal. That's my name.
But my God, what a beefcake. He's the hero who stood for
My
truth,
God.
justice, and the American way. But this time stands for destroying American property.
That's a $12 million piece of hardware.
It was.
The Canadian Arctic. This guy's livelihood. Bruce Wayne's satellite. Downtown Smallville.
Yeah.
And like half of Metropolis. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's coming right for us. Everybody
Oh,
run!
God.
Journey to Superman's birthplace of Pandora, Krypton, an alien planet full of avatar birds, Matrix babies, sepia tone, way too many
Sepia
subplots.
tone.
Krypton's core is collapsing.
This council has been disbanded.
I know you stole the Codex.
I will find him!
And ships shaped like wagons. Meet General Zod, a Kryptonian out to destroy humanity with the power of dubstep.
Okay. Ooh, man, that was a big thing. Back then, what was that,
In order to
2003,
defeat
2004?
Zod, Superman must decide which of his two Robin Hood dads to listen to. Space Dad says show off your powers to
Robin
inspire humanity.
Hood
You
dads.
could be the bridge between two peoples.
Farm Dad says hide your powers and let innocent people die.
What was I supposed to do? Just let him die?
Maybe.
Watch Superman honor them both as he shows off his powers and lets innocent people die. Meet Lois Lane, a Pulitzer Prize winning reporter.
I'm a Pulitzer Prize winning reporter.
Well said. She's a superhero in her own right, with the powers of staying alive in sub-freezing temperatures, scaling ice mountains, seducing hot space dudes, and showing up wherever the plot needs her to be.
General Zod would like this woman to accompany me.
Come on, there's no reason she should be on that military plane.
It's supposed to go in all the way.
That's what she said. When Lois uses her Nikon camera to photograph this Pennywise freaking alien, she'll discover the truth from his friend at the IHOP. But when
Oh my
Zod sends her a
God.
message on this Nokia phone, it's up to Superman
Nokia.
to take him on with this U-Haul truck through the 7-Eleven, back to the IHOP, and inside this Sears.
I don't remember that being a Sears
People
right
love the
there.
Christopher Reeve era Superman movies, but wish they made them less hopeful.
Oh my
Killed
God.
countless civilians, visualized our worst fears of urban terrorism, and had Superman overcome his first villain by murdering him with his bare hands. DC has made the reboot for you, psycho.
Psycho. Psycho.
Yikes. Starring Specific Zod, April
Okay.
O'Neil, Ghost Dad,
Different
Fallout Box Art,
franchise.
Kevin Costco, Perry Black, Superman Poopy, and those pin art desk toy things. You know, from Spencer's Gifts.
Put
The
your
one used to
hands
press your
in.
face against.
Oh,
You guys
God,
know
not
what
your
I'm
face,
right.
just your hand.
Man of Steel.
Just your hand, not your face.
Can't believe I'm now actually rooting for Ben Affleck to kick this guy's ass.
So you have a Superman script for me? Yes, sir, I do. That sounds like fun. No. No? Yeah, no,
No.
it's gonna be real serious and real gritty. Oh, it is? Right, because remember how the Dark Knight trilogy made a bunch of money? Are you kidding me? That's all I think about ever. Yeah, so I figured we could do that dark, gritty
Money.
origin thing again, but this time with Superman. Do you think it matters that Superman is much more of a hopeful and colorful hero than the Dark Knight? I don't think anything matters. Interesting worldview. All right, so what happens
Okay.
in the movie? Well, the planet
Jeez.
Krypton is about to explode, so Superman's dad, Jor-El, is planning on sending him off to Earth. Aren't any other Kryptonians gonna leave the planet too? No, Jor-El tells this council that everyone on this planet is already dead. If they're gonna put a baby Superman on a spaceship, why can't they put other people on spaceships too? Because. Fair enough. Anyway, then this bad guy Zod is gonna try to take over and they're gonna stop him. Oh, so what do they do with him? Well, they banish him from the planet. So they can launch a baby into space and they can launch bad guys into space, but they have to stay on a planet that's gonna explode. That's what we're going with.
Right.
Well, okay then. Anyway, so Superman's gonna be raised as Clark Kent in Kansas, and his adoptive father wants him to keep his identity a secret. Okay. So when Clark is a kid and he saves a bunch of kids from drowning, his dad's like, maybe you shouldn't have done that. What? Yeah, he's like, you know, your secret is that important. You probably should have just stood around and watched all your classmates drown. Wow, he must really care about that secret. Yeah, so anyway, then he tells Clark about the time that he brought a bit of his spaceship stuff to a specialist who told him it wasn't from this Earth. Wait, so Clark has to keep it a secret, but he can bring some space junk to a guy? That's right. Wow, super unfair.
That's right.
And then we're gonna have this thing where Pa Kent dies in a tornado because he doesn't want Clark to help him. Why? Because if a person saves someone from a tornado, that person is automatically an alien. Feels like there might be other conclusions people would come to before that one. Well, Pa Kent doesn't want to risk it, so he lets himself die. Anyway, so when Clark is older, he's confronted by this jerk at a truck stop bar, and he restrains himself from kicking the guy's butt. Oh, that's great. It's important to show that he's the bigger man, and plus this way he won't draw attention to himself. Yeah, but then he's gonna impale the guy's truck on some massive logs. What? Yeah, then he leaves. That's much more suspicious and also makes him seem like a petty character. Yeah, but it's gonna look cool visually. Oh, it is? Okay, never mind the story and character and theme. Great. So what else happens in the movie? Is Lois Lane in it? You bet, and she also has superpowers. What do you mean? Well, she can survive in minus 40 weather with no problem at all. She can teleport across the city to show up where she needs to be, and she's somehow able to resist the pull of a massive gravity machine. Those are some pretty impressive powers. Yeah, so anyway, later in the movie, Superman and Zod are gonna have this massive fight in Metropolis. So Clark is gonna lure Zod away from the city? No, he's gonna punch him through some buildings. Okay, but then he's gonna lure him away from the city? No, he's gonna punch him through some buildings for 40 minutes. Oh my god. Yeah. So many people are gonna die you don't even know. Feels like it's gonna be difficult to keep a fight scene interesting for 40 minutes. Actually, super easy, barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, we're gonna keep things spicy by throwing in some, you know, extremely generic dialogue. How generic are we talking? Well, Zod's gonna be like, there's only one way this thing ends, Cal. Either I die or you do. Wow. And also Clark is gonna be like, you're a monster, Zod, and I'm gonna stop you. That is so incredibly generic, I love it. Also, Superman and Lois Lane are gonna kiss. Why? Well, he saved her from falling, and also they're like an iconic couple, right? Right, but did we build up a romance between them in the movie? Not really. And aren't they standing in the middle of a bunch of dead bodies and destroyed buildings? Yeah, it's gonna be super romantic. You have a pretty weird concept of romance. Yeah, I had a weird childhood. Weird childhoods are tight. Oh yeah, brother. So how does the movie end? Well, Zod is about to use his heat vision to kill a family, so Superman has to stop him before he does. So he grabs him and flies away with him? No. He uses super speed to get the family out of the way? No, sir, he doesn't. He steps in front of the blast and takes the hit himself? No, he breaks Zod's neck. What? Yeah, and then he screams because he's so upset that he had to do that. Feels like there were a lot of other options, though. Whoops, whoopsie. Anyway, so yeah, then the city's destroyed and thousands of people are dead and Superman killed someone. Wow, how are we gonna deal with the aftermath of that? We're not. We're gonna jump forward in time. Oh, we're not gonna deal with the consequences? No, that would be super difficult. Very much an inconvenience. Fair enough. Yeah, maybe in a future movie or something. I don't know. Well, okay then. So yeah, we're gonna jump forward in time and have Superman destroy a $12 million military drone and be like, stop following me, you jerks. Wow. And then he's gonna get hired at the Daily Planet despite having no experience. And people aren't gonna realize that he's Superman? No, because he has glasses. Oh, I figured since we were going the gritty route, we would do away with that whole glasses hide his identity thing. No, that stays. If you say so. So what do you think? Well, honestly, man, as long as this lays the groundwork for the DCEU, I'm happy, you know? I hear ya. Justice League movie, here we come. Oh yeah, that's when we're really gonna cash in on these superheroes.
Oh, it's okay. Is this the first video where he didn't say super easy, barely an inconvenience? Super difficult, very much an inconvenience. This is the first I've heard of it, so let me know if, if there's other ones maybe I haven't seen yet or I'm not remembering. Because we watched so many of these. Let me know, but that was good. Both of these were great, to be honest. Both were great. I laughed a lot on both, I feel like. Maybe a little more than pitch meeting, but I'm going to say it was maybe even. You guys will let me know, obviously, in the comments, which one I laughed at more. But I feel like both had a lot of good moments. And obviously, this movie was very controversial when it came out because of the ending and just the overall tone of the movie. But I think it's actually a fun movie. The editing is the only thing I still have a problem with. The editing is all over the place. It makes the movie not feel as tight and cohesive as it could be. And I talk about that a lot when I talk about this movie. But I liked what they were going for. Different version of Superman. I was fine with it. I feel like Henry Cavill did okay. He grew with the role as he went. We never got, and obviously never will get, a Man of Steel 2, which they were talking about at one point when he was in Black Adam. And then they're like, oh, he's back. He announced that he's back. There was talk about Man of Steel 2, and I was like, this is cool. It had been so long, you know, it's what, 10 years, almost 10 years, that we're about to get that, or we're about to get that. Now it's not happening. And we're getting a new Superman, a younger Superman, that James Gunn will be writing that film. So you know there's some importance there with James Gunn writing it. He's part or co-head of the DC studios. The fact that he's writing it, to me at least, shows how important it is that they get a Superman movie out. They know the importance of it now. Not sure what they were doing this whole time. But since I did Superman Returns yesterday, as far as the honest trailer versus pitch meeting, I figured it was only right to do this one. I didn't realize I actually didn't watch this one. I watched the Batman ones, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, I think. I gotta check now. But I didn't know that I had not done Man of Steel as far as watch the pitch meeting and honest trailer. So this was good. And it was a good honest trailer too. I thought it was gonna be, again, you know me. I thought it was gonna be the old voice, but I just never know. Again, but it was really good. This was a really good honest trailer, to be honest. And honest trailer has been on a come up lately. So let me know which one you think won, pitch meeting or honest trailer. Again, I really enjoyed both. I don't know if I can pick between the two. Both had really good jokes, especially around Lois Lane being a superhero in her own right with all the things that she was able to accomplish as a human. I thought that was pretty good. But both were great. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, stay tuned for the end screen so you can see some more videos to watch on the channel. And if you're a member, subscriber, or a watcher, I appreciate you for supporting the channel. And as always, I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.